Hey guys, Nova Bushido here again. And yeah, just before we get into the main part of the episode, I am going to be changing just an update to my old list of possible monsters coming to Monster Hunter Rise. Since we've seen a lot of new information, we got the digital event, we had Twitter videos, YouTube videos, and we've learned quite a lot. So what I've done is I've moved Barioth, Mezu, and yeah, I moved those two up to here. What I also did was we've seen Zamite, and I didn't move Zamtros. He was always here, but we've seen Zamite, so I think yeah he could definitely come back. And I actually moved up Cephadrome. I thought Cephadrome is well because we have Geotodus. I thought yeah they're a similar model, and even though I would prefer him not to come back. I think he's coming back. So you guys, you know, it is probably happening. And I have to give props to people in the comments. They actually gave me some ideas that, yeah, maybe I was a bit too unfair on some of the world monsters like Jagras, because I saw that we were having quite a lot of old monsters like Woggy, and now we have Baggy. So I did put Jagras a bit up, but because we have Woggy and Jaggy, I don't know. I think Woggy and Baggy, sorry. I think Jaggy is definitely coming back, and I don't know if Jagras is coming back, but I put him up. I also put up Zan Barioth. I thought, yeah, he could happen. I mean, definitely as soon as we've seen Barioth now. We've got Barioth up here. Could definitely happen. Lastly, Monoblos. Yep. I think those two could definitely happen. I think Puki Puki could definitely happen. And I think this is Ruby Barzarios and I think Black Gravios. They could definitely happen. So I moved them up from like what 2 or 0% up to there. So yeah, I actually already moved them. I was recording before, and then I moved them, and then I can't really move them back. I can't remember where they were before. So I had to re-record, and so yeah, that's why I'm just doing a recap. But yeah, that's it for this part. So let's get into the next part, which is about desert monsters. Just a quick edit here, guys. It seems like I'm prone to forget stuff, and Tigrex, so that should be already seen. But yeah, let's get on to the next part. Alright guys, the main part of the video, desert monsters. So we've seen in Monster Hunter Rise, we've seen quite a lot of information come out, like I said. And one of the informations we got was from IGN. They had a Palico and Palamu creation system, and they kind of went through how you can create, what you can do in the creation system. And as a background for your Palamu or Palico, you can actually pick a desert map, and a lava map as well. And I really love desert maps. So I thought, yeah, you know what? Let me do a desert map tier list for monsters, and I might do lava one day, yeah. But I just love desert, man. Like when I'm playing Mario Kart or any other type of RPG or MMO, deserts are my thing, man. Love them. So yeah, we got all the scene in and not in. I didn't go for the list last time of percentages. You know, I thought maybe this time I'll keep it a bit more simple. Um, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So we will start with things we've already seen. So we know we've seen this guy, and I can't remember his name. I don't know why I can't remember his name. I normally remember every single monster's name, but I can't remember him. So we've seen him. We've seen Anjanoth. We've seen Piki Piki. And what else have we seen? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's it. But I'm gonna start with things that I think are pretty much definitely coming in. So I'm gonna start with Volvodon. We have we first started with Valzoros, and then we got Logombi. Volvodon's next, like it has to be. The trio is always together. Since three, like they've always been three since back then. They've always been in together, so that's really cool. Let's go on to Genjom. I don't think Genjom's in. I don't think Iodrom's in, and I don't think Velocidrom's in because we have too many bird wyverns. We already have Baggy, and we have Roggy. So I don't think these two are in because Iodrome is poison. You know, Woggy is poison. We don't have a paralyzed type for these in Rise. On 3U, we didn't have that. We had ice, we had poison, and then we had just a regular. Um, Velocidrome is a fast, speedy type. But I'm thinking Jaggy will come in. Jaggy, you know, they should really buff up the bird wyverns because actually, I think when I think about it, these bird wyverns are probably a bit more deadly. You got paralyze, and then you got a really fast moving one. I guess Jaggy is really fast moving when it comes to G rank, but before that, no, he's a kind of a pushover. Okay, what next? What next? Nope. I don't think Ross Dumbo Ross is coming in, but I think the regular Dumbo Ross is probably coming back. But I don't think this one is. Sidgerus, yeah, Sidgerus is definitely coming back. And before, well, that's what I think, because he's a really cool monster. I mean, Bleed, he came in with Bleed in Monster Hunter 4U. He's a really cool monster, and in Monster Hunter Genu in Hyper mode G rank, he's crazy strong, crazy difficult, quite annoying. But it's like sometimes you need those annoying fights, right? Like that's Monster Hunter. If it was always a nice chilled fight, it wouldn't be Monster Hunter. You gotta stress. You gotta stress. And before I continue, just to say about these icons here, I've pulled the icon from the most recent appearance of the monster, apart from Glavenus, because I wanted to keep Glavenus and Hellblade in sync of how they look. Well, since we're on the subject of Glavenus, let's do Glavenus in. I think Glavenus should definitely be in. I think, well, it's not a definite, but I think he's very likely. We've got Mezu. I think Glavenus, just bringing him at the 34 would be amazing. It would be. When it comes to, I've already talked about this before in my previous video. When it comes to Deviants, I do not think Deviants will come back, which is just a shame because, yeah, some of these Deviants are my favorite. Like, I have a lot of good memories of Bloodbath and Hellblade, but I think the one I have the most memory of was Dread Queen. Like, that was one of the first Deviants I proper went through completed. That was super hard, super crazy hard, but such good weapons and armor. Although her armor is not too great when it comes to crit. It only gives you crit +2 rather than crit +3, which is a shame, but apart from that, no, it's good. Barioth, I think Barioth has pretty much been in every single Monster Hunter, and I don't think he should come back. I don't think he should come back because he's been there too often. Mix it up. Let's see some new monsters. And when I talk about new monsters, I think we might see Sand Barioth again. Like in the other video, I kind of did put him a bit low. Like, where did I put him? I put him like where did I put him? Somewhere like 50%, wasn't it? Oh. Well, apparently I don't like him. Oh, he's here, 0%. No. He needs to move up. He needs to move up to 50%. Because I do think he can come back, I do think he has a big chance of coming back. Because we have Barioth now, so we might as well get Sand, right? Tiger Stripe Zampturos. I like Tiger Stripe Zampturos a lot, and I don't know if it'll be in base Rise, but it might be in the Ultimate Edition of Rise or the DLC edition. Because we saw Zamite in the trailer like I talked about, so I think, this Zampturos could come in. After that, what we got? Ooh. The Hymeters. I think definitely, like, because Rise is really mixing up the type of monsters they bring back. I mean, we've got Leviathans, we've got loads of birds, we've got all these different mixes. It's not just flying weavings anymore. We're not just on the flying weaving meta. Which was an interesting thing actually about Monster Hunter 4U. I recognize those loads of flying wyverns, mostly because I think they wanted to promote Mountain, which is interesting. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but you guys can let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I think the crabs will be interesting, really cool. I think he's the only crab that actually appears in the desert though, so that's the only one we're gonna be looking at today. Cephadrome. You know what? I think Cephadrome's in. Sorry guys. He's annoying land, sand, shark, but since we got Geritodus, I just think he kind of makes sense, And now think about it, Geritodus should be here too, because Geritodus is in the Wild Sparrow race. Yeah, he should be already seen, but I don't have him. Man, these mistakes. Okay, let's move on. Deviljho. So I think Deviljho could definitely be in. Let me put him right next to his big brother, or his little brother, Jaggy. Like, back when I was playing Try, I saw Jaggy and then I saw Deviljho. I was like, nah, this guy's just a massive Jaggy. And then he swung his tail and it took half my HP, and I was like, yeah, let me not underestimate this guy. Right, what we got next? We have, Limbersnaff. I like Limbersnaff a lot. I'm kind of torn between this one because I don't know, I love Limbersnaff a lot, and I think he'll add a lot of variety into Monster Hunter. He makes so much sense for a sand map though. Like he's literally all about sand. Like if I was gonna say, these monsters actually, they don't just belong in the sand. It's like they are the sand. These three monsters are literally sand. Literally. I would say Daima Hymeter. I think it's Daima Hymeter. I would say he also fits in sand, but he can do his stuff anywhere. Like he does it in the Desert Island if he's there. But you know, these three specifically do their shit in the sand. And it's the same with Diablos. Diablos is like, you know, sand only. Which I do like actually. I really like that. That monsters only in one territory is really cool. But then I also like monsters that are in every territory. That's also cool. It's quite unique. And since we're talking about sand, I think these two are coming back. Which I don't actually want them back because we've seen them so much. I actually would prefer Monobloss. But I don't think Monobloss or White Monobloss are coming back. I barely fought them in 4, but I wish they would come back because they're quite interesting. The one horn variant. It's really cool. Plesioth, I think has a good chance to come back, which is unfortunate. I'm going to put him right next to Cephadrome. Because they're unique. They kind of have the same mechanic. Or same body structure. The thing I don't like about Plesioth, like most people talk about his hitboxes, which is annoying, but there's another thing I don't like, which is his head. It's so high up in G rank, like he is so tall and it's so difficult to hit. So you're just down hitting his legs all the time. But maybe that's the factor. Maybe because that's the point. If you know, people don't like it because you're forced to hit the legs and you get tripped a lot. So yeah, maybe it's the same argument I'm making. Okay. Teostra. Teostra's been there since what? He's been in 3. Was he in 3? Oh my god, I don't remember if Teostra was in 3. I don't think so. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He wasn't in 3. But he was in 4. He was in Gen and he was in World. Very possible. Lunastar, if one of them comes, I think both of them has to come. Even though I prefer them not to come. I want to see new Elder Dragons, you know. I don't want to see Kushala back, but I think Kushala's... You know what? I'm saying that, but I want to take a gamble. I know I put them quite high. Like, I literally put them up here in 75%. All 3 of them right next to each other. But I'm going to take a gamble right here. You guys will see me take this gamble. You guys can roast me in the chat in the future if these 2 do come back. You can roast me hard. I'll accept it. I accept a good roast. It's fun. Cool. What next? Bombadil? Bombadil? I'm sorry, man. I don't know. I can't remember how to pronounce this guy's name. I don't think he's in. Nope. Bazoogies. I think Bazoogies could definitely make it in because we don't have many blast monsters. But I don't know. You know, like we haven't seen any blast monsters yet. Like any. We haven't seen Brachydios, we haven't seen Teostra, we haven't seen this guy. Now if I'm putting Teostra not in, I've got to at least put this guy in. Because I mean we haven't seen any blast yet. This stupid sleep Palunumu. Is it Nightshade or something? I don't remember. Nope. Wajang. Alright, Wajang is pretty much in. I mean he's always in, right? Give him his dues. Oh yeah, Tigrex. Yep, Tigrex, Tigrex. Yeah, I know the old saying. But I say Tigrex to be honest. No, I say Tigrex. Now I'm getting confused. Volcana, I don't think so. I think it was something specifically for Iceborne. But in the future, we could see her come back in different forms. Ooh. Valstrax. This one's hard on me because I would love, 100%, I would love it to come back. And I think this is one of the rare ones where I actually would love it to come back, and I think it actually could happen. Valstrax could happen in this game, my boys. That would be great. Where are we going? Kurupeku. Ooh. You know, I would love Kurupeku back, but I don't think so. I mean, could you imagine how amazing it would be to have Kurupeku and Deviljho? Like, I could just imagine looking at the map. Kurupeku just doing his maiden call, the call Deviljho, and Deviljho just running down the map, running down all the way to Kurupeku. Like, that would be so great to look at. It would be so scary. It probably won't have the same impact because in Tri and 3U, it was like, alright, you know, you're just fighting, it's calling, and you're like, alright, who's he calling? You have no idea. You haven't seen the monster yet. You don't know anything. And all of a sudden, you see this massive guy that's turn up, being like, what the fuck? Like, it was so cool. And definitely because of the split of runes, I think it made it even cooler. So I don't know if it'll be as fascinating in Rise because of the open world, but I think it could be a spectacle. Plum, Hermitor, no. Shroud, Nosilla. If Nosilla is in, I could see this. I could see this, but we haven't seen Nosilla yet, so I don't know. I'm gonna say it's possible. Ebony or the Gran? I don't think so. We haven't seen any subspecies yet from world monsters and iceborne monsters, so I don't know if that's going to be a possibility yet. Actually, now I think about it, we haven't seen any subspecies, have we? That is quite incredible. Like, if you think about it, most monster hunters, they really ramp up the volume of how many monsters they have by the subspecies. But Rise has almost 30 something monsters with no subspecies. How many monsters is going to be in this game? Like, we could be reaching the 50s or even the 60s. That is mad. Yeah, it's crazy to think about. But let me move on for now. We can speak about that at the end. Desert Celtas. Desert Celtas, I'm gonna give ya. I know. I'm gonna give you no. And the Queen, you guys can live and die together. I do like you. I think Paradise is cool. Let me actually have a look. How many Paralyzed monsters have we got? Bovodon, Saphadrome, and that's it. And how many industrial games so far have you seen? I'm thinking none. I haven't seen any. That's quite interesting. So you know what? I'll give it to you. Bolga and Anjanath. Now I don't know, but because I'm saying that I'm not sure if wild subspecies are coming back, we haven't seen any yet. I mean, that could be unfair because we haven't seen any normal subspecies either. So I'll give you that because we've already seen the regular you. So it's very possible we're going to see a different version of you. Root Tigrex. See, I keep mixing up. Tigrex, Tigrex. Does come in. You're in. Come on. Grimclaw. Oh, I forgot about Grimclaw. Yeah, Grimclaw means a lot to me as well. Grimclaw was one of the defense I used to fight all the time with my friend. We used to go to the gym. I'm back from the gym. Grimclaw. That's what we used to do. And Pink Rathian. Let me do a bit of a recap. Okay, I don't mean to put that there. That was an accident. Where did I put you in the other one? I think I put you quite low, didn't I? I said I don't think you guys will be coming back. And I can't see her. You guys can probably see her. But I cannot. So I am gonna say sure. Okay, cool. So I think this is a good list. So far we got 4 monsters. We've got quite a lot of monsters here though. Like, just because I say that it's possible for them to be in, doesn't mean all of them are going to be in. It's just a list of possibilities. And, just because I say, these ones will be out, it doesn't mean all of them are going to be out. Like, I'm just, this is just a speculation, guys. Just having a bit of fun. And I want you guys, like you guys seeing, I like to communicate with you guys in the comments. I like to, talk to everyone. So if you guys got anything to say, don't forget to leave a comment, like, and let's get stuff talking. But like I was saying before, we don't have many paralyzed monsters. We just don't. So I'm wondering about that. Like, I'm wondering where we are gonna end up with paralyzed. Like, for poison, we got Pookie, and then I think we got I guess Rathian's armor is always poison. Apart from Ingenu, sometimes it's a mix of it can be poison or fire. Depends on what tree line you go down. Rathalos has a bit of poison, but his weapon's always fire. There's not many other poison monsters I can think of, really. I think Narcillus in, so that's another poison one. In this list here specifically, there isn't really any poison. So before I end the video, let me just go back to a detour just to look through here, just to see what type of elements we're dealing with. So we got no element, we got ice, we got water, we got lightning, we got poison, we got water, we got fire poison for both, we got fire, we got lightning, we got nothing, we got water and bubble, we got ice. And here are my next list for 100%. We got Bovodon, which is paralysis, nothing, poison and sleep. Fire, poison, nothing, ice, water, and well, just lightning really. It doesn't really do water anymore. Lightning, water, dragon, blast, lightning, nothing, and nothing. Well, I think in World he also gives bleed now, doesn't he? Yeah. They kind of added in a bit of Silverwind. I'm actually liking this, so I'm gonna keep it going because I like thinking about this. No real element, but they're frenzy. Nothing fire, bleed. Nothing really stuns you, like if you get hit. Lightning, ice, fire. Bleed? I can't remember if I'll do anything with bleed. I think so. Fire, poison, lightning, ice. I think this guy would be really cool to come back. Nothing, but he stuns a lot. Nothing, water, ice. Well, he's not really an ice monster. Like in world, Kushala not really an ice monster. It's more like a wind monster, which doesn't really mean anything. Fire blast. Nothing. Dragon. Fire. Every element apart from water. And we got paralysis. Interesting. There's quite a lot of... And that's the thing, the monsters that are actually going to be in, there's more than just these. I need to really update this, don't I? Well, I think this is all the ones from the old game, isn't it? And then we got a lot from the new game. Yeah, quite a lot from the new game. So, and Baggy and Roggy, which I don't have here. I'm sorry, guys, I'm failing you. But as you can see, we've got quite a lot of mix of elements, but we're missing paralysis. We don't have many paralysis. Yeah. Okay, I forgot. Kezu can do paralysis, that is true. But his weapons are pretty much never paralysis, apart from if we have dual blades, it's paralysis and lightning. Apart from that, nah, it's all lightning. So we need more paralysis monsters. We need more dragon monsters. We haven't seen many dragon monsters at all. We've seen ice monsters, we've seen water monsters. We always see fire, so there's no worry about that. But I'm gonna say, yeah, paralysis and dragon we haven't seen much of. So yeah, let's see what we get in the future. But that's it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and yeah, I will catch you later. See ya.